go, boys. We need to put on a good performance for Coach.
Super fly for the dumbos. Plenty slides like a shuffle. Indicators on my young. Isaac Hayes, Billy Ocean. But the old with the cane stick. Let my slippers at the function. It's hard to run the Gucci slides. That bet you say you didn't never. I'm a step no. Jackie Chan, no travel. Can't clean it with the beats. Dripping from the. No, not me. I can never be the one you want to stuff for. Money, that machine. Got my stove. R.I.P. the times that I was broke. Acting like a 9/11 folks. Matte black, liquor clean. Traces in and I'm a local. Cooking up canard. Waiting for the antidote. Running out of time. Patience thinner than a pantyhose.
All right, Coach, thanks. We are across the Cumberland River from downtown Nashville at Nissan Stadium in Tennessee. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Washington Redskins and the Tennessee Titans. Cooper on the return. And now running right through it. And he's able to get it up close to the 35, but hang on here. Penalty marker down. And this one might be going the other way. They'll look to throw here on first down. It's complete to Chris Conley. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's going to look deep down the field. And that's caught inside the 35. The game.
Who had bumper at payroll? As you leak.
39 that time. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Play fake here on first down. And Conley's got it over the middle. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Well, I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is started.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter. Again, he'll drop to throw. This one caught left side by Cooper. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A good pickup there at 22. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Kyle Juszczyk, his first touchdown on the year. And the Titans take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Gold with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
You don't niggas come out the gate?
Gold now out to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. This one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. And boy, down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field. They'll indeed go for it with Trubisky. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Preston Smith coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
And they haven't been tentative at all in this ball game, because sometimes you start a game with your script to try and get information out of the opposing defense.
Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Chris Conley, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Gold now out to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. That one goes for 36 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. On 1st down, this is Geis. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Up from the secondary to make the tackle, Jalen Ramsey.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Play action. Now Trubisky. Dumps it off for Geis. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. And he is the NFC reigning offensive player of the week. You got to think, all the guys that take the field each and every week, that's not an easy award. Always has to feel good to grab it.
It has to feel great because it separates you, at least for a week, amongst your peers. And for him to separate again, he has to have the same type of a game. That means being explosive off the line of scrimmage and catching everything that comes his way.
They'll hand it down to Geis. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down.
No gain on that run, and while the team is down, there's still time to come back and win the football game. If I'm the offensive coordinator, though, I've got to think about moving at a faster pace and maybe opening things up a little bit and throwing it a little bit more.
Quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
Came out in a power set, but that only served to put more men in the box. And guess what? If you're going to do that, you've got to win up front, right? Your offensive guys have got to beat the defenders. They lost all leverage on that play.
Back live, Charles Davis to my right. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. Out of the gun, Trubisky. And that is caught. Touchdown,
Let's go.
Washington.
Good throw, Trubisky.
Marquise Lee, his second touchdown on the season. And the Redskins are able to make this a close game again. And it was a tight window. He knew he had to rocket that thing in there. He got it done.
And when you're able to complete one like that, your confidence has to just go sky high. You just mentioned it. Tight window, zings it in there despite excellent coverage. Result, touchdown.
Parkey adds the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Out come the Titans now. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Hurry up, here we go. Green.
They go play action here on first down. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and it's a second down. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys on plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive, it just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterback...
And with a flag down, he goes down. So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
39! Green, 39! Detroit! Detroit!
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Picky. Picky, Lee.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Well, you know it is.
On the handoff, it's Geis. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain.
This nigga don't block his man.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a second time.
And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Lifetime league.
Under 4 to play now. Clock running. 3rd down.
Come on, Funches.
They go play action. Trubisky. Over the middle, open is Thomas. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. First grab for Thomas. It's good for a 1st down as well.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Redskins with their first trip to the red zone thus far. 1st and 10 at the 19. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Earlier this half, you were wondering how the defense was going to handle him defensively. Were they going to bottle him up at different levels, so to speak, is what you said. What have you seen so far?
Well, I think they've been absolutely terrific because it feels like on every play, if we were watching this in the film room, when he clicked off the film or stopped it, you would see 11 shirts of that same color right there in the frame trying to tackle him. That's what you're looking for.
The Redskins on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Now it's Trubisky. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
I just nigga sack my nigga, dog. That shit's so hilarious.
Now Cody Parkey out to try the field goal. From the left hash, this from 46. 2 minutes to play here in the 1st half. Back to Tennessee after this. And this one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue because, you know, after the sack, there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense now, they get set to head back out here. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Let's
He
go.
couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pop.
I'm not having that shit. Yeah, I'm not giving you long to set up your play. God damn it. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Incomplete.
We're going to keep leaving that open. That's what that is.
Line of scrimmage. Again, the 25. 2nd and 10.
Now let's go. Green 39. Green 39.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. He can't
Oh,
hold
yeah.
the pressure. Redskins get there.
They're running from
Eddie
us.
Goldman able to collapse the pocket and drop him for a loss of a yard. And the Redskins have an extra man in the secondary here on 3rd.
Now let's go.
Spot I was at, little beef jerky spot.
He didn't seem in a rush.
No, I just wanted to get that nigga in there.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just
Hell
ran
yeah,
out.
because
I think
he
was
couldn't
as
get in
surprised
there.
as maybe
But it
his
was the
bench
other job I was supposed to be getting. But he could get in that one just went through the company. It had to be through the actual company of the beef jerky place. So I got in there through a temp so he can get in there through the actual company. You know, got him
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
I mean, it was straight for, you know what I'm saying, nigga, you know what I'm saying, just needed some work and shit, you feel me? They pay you, they ain't a lot you gotta do and shit like that, so, you know.
Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon.
No, it's just maintenance and, like, sanitation, like cleaning up and shit, basically.
Cooper was the intended target.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Picky. I'm not playing with this nigga. We got too deep. Yeah, this Mike Harris league. You lost to who? Oh, wow, for real.
After the interception, here's Trubisky. Throwing the out route incomplete.
Let's go.
It's
First
Thomas.
down, man.
They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Yeah, you split, Mark.
Trubisky will come up here 1st and 10. And he's a perfect
Mark.
6 for 6 here to start the ball game.
Oh, Mark came back and beat you?
Now Trubisky to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. No gain on the screen there. It's 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10.
You know how they be.
Here's the option going left on 2nd down.
Oh, they just hold me going, and that was 6, dog. Oh, my God, dog. They holding me, dog.
So some holding over on the left side of that O-line.
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people, they'd love for them to stay in one spot. but they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
You see me, Mike? They hold me, though. I set that bitch up perfect. Damn, dog.
Now after the holding call, here's 2nd and 20.
I gotta get freaky.
18. Lock it.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. He'll check it down to Geis.
Oh, they let him tackle me. Stop playing, dog.
And a stoppage here, a timeout before this third down play takes place. As they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. The Redskins on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
Here come the blitz. I know the blitz coming.
Again, it's Trubisky.
Oh my God, dog. This nigga let this nigga sit on his route like that, bro. Come on, man.
These guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Damn, dog. Picky, dog. You see that? They let that nigga just sit on that bitch, bro.
13 seconds, the time remaining in the half as they come up on
so
first
gay,
down.
Dog.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
And they'll go ground game here with the tailback.
Let's go, man.
And he'll get this one up to about his 14. The All-Pro in 2 positions. Khalil Mack there to make the stop. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. Now a handoff looking right. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. So we've reached halftime here in Nashville, the Music City, with the Titans out in front. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. Spinning away. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The second quarter score from Cincinnati. And it's the Panthers there out to the early advantage. That one tight to this point, and you'd have to imagine it'll stay tight throughout.
First couple little plays.
Now we've got whistles here before the snap. Was this on the Redskins? I think so.
Oh, they called it on me? Wow. Who was that?
A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. From the gun, it's Trubisky. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Throwing here, Trubisky. Looking long for Thomas.
Dog, this nigga didn't catch the rock, dog. Come on, man.
Now it's third. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
The Redskins on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 15. Here's Trubisky. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still 4th down.
And they had an extra defensive back on the field on that play, and the coverage was excellent. He tried to pull it down and run for it, but they rallied to him and kept him short of a first down.
Here we go on 4th down with Trubisky. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11. Looking to throw Trubisky on first down. To the right side to Eric Ebron. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
They really love to get him into one-on-one opportunities, and this is one way. Work him out of the slot and create a mismatch. Who's going to cover him?
Oh, we freaky. We freaky. We like that, fellas.
12 more yards there. We like that. First down.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to
let's go, Thomas.
For a nice first down.
Out here,
a
man.
Good pick up there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Geis receives the pitch.
Let's go. We're not playing with this silly motherfucker. Let's go. Quick.
Touchdown now on the
Quick.
and the Redskins are able to strike for 6. Now Parkey for the extra point. Parkey with the extra point, and it's now 17-14.
That nigga was pissed. Shooting that little shit.
The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. Cooper on the return. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Titans offense gears up for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them.
Got them hoes.
You know, at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second half?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And not much. Maybe a yard up to the 29.
It's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
All right, here we go. 3-19.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And
they call face mask. Come on, man.
The flags. This is going to get him a first down.
Good fucking tackle, Marlon. You didn't have to do it like that. Play me, dog.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Yeah, this nigga about to get delayed game.
So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10. And on the ground they go with a running back. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 4 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1. They'll set up a throw. And he'll have his man. That's Cooper. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll look to throw now on first down.
Give me that shit, nigga. Thought I ain't see that shit.
Picked off at the 17. And a big turnover.
Fucking on a scamming ass bitch ass nigga. I ain't got no time for no bitch ass.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Big, biggie, Mikey. Thought I didn't see it. Had the baity. Oh, we should have this, fellas.
Now Trubisky on first down. Catch here, left side, Thomas.
Oh, receiver, why are you going upfield? Niggas wide open, bro.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Okay, so now the question, how did he get that one?
Well, they ain't man-to-man. They ain't like that lesson.
Know that he shouldn't, because from the time they handed out scouting reports before this game, he was circled, starred, everything. Find him, cover him. But sometimes you can scheme a guy open. You put the receivers in a bunch. Maybe you move some motion. Maybe you put them on the backside of the formation, and all of a sudden you got a better.
Oh, we freaky!
Every now and then the offensive.
We freaky! We freaky!
Everyone keep an eye on it.
Great!
Keep trying to scheme open. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. By the way, third quarter now in Cincinnati as we take a look at the NFL scoreboard.
You see me,
and
Mike?
the Bengals, they've now taken the lead in that ball game. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. So how about that for a
AKA
changeover?
dunk,
They're all the way
dunk,
down
dog.
inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now he's going to let it go deep left side.
Man, get the fuck out of here, dog. I shouldn't have threw that shit, man.
Inside the 10.
Man, picky, dog. This nigga supposed to run the wheel route. This nigga already on top of it. Oh, that.
Some good games going on.
Oh, well, I
in
don't
the
understand.
early
I got something for
This
him
might
from
be
now
the
on when
best
you do
of
that
the
silly
bunch.
shit.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Picky! Oh my God, that was a big
And that's what he's
piggy!
got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that.
Dog,
first down there,
watch
need to be a little
this
bit
shit
more
here,
careful.
dog.
fortunately
And
for
it was
him,
supposed to be a
got a couple
sack,
more
dog.
downs to
These
play
niggas
with.
playing me.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Here we go now. Blue 90. Blue 90.
They're going to look to throw.
Piggy!
Intercepted for the 4th time today.
We freaky! On time! Let's fucking go! Nigga,
Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers.
we sitting on all that
they
silly
love
shit,
when those
man.
short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
You see me,
Now
Mike?
parking for
Hey,
the
got my
extra
big
point.
squad shit on too. You know what I'm talking about? You know, we clouded. You know what I'm saying? We freaky. Big squad. Shout out baby shit. Clothing line. Whoop whoop. PGK.
Parkey adds the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Freaky. Nigga don't want no parts of me, man. I can do it all, dog. Defense win
So they'll get another
championship.
shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
Oh yeah, this squad I got in this nigga league. Hey, this is one of my best teams.
A chance to return this
It
one
ain't
as
nothing
it's
that
through
we
the
don't
end
got
zone
on the
for a
roster.
touchback. The Titans offense now, they get ready to do battle again here. They're sort of seeing themselves
I got
spiral
Jabril at the
out of
linebacker, so we
control.
really
Let's see
freaky.
if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, you know, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And he said, but you got to do something
Heads up.
to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. On play action, they'll throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Richards. And at the end of it, he stripped. Ball comes
Oh, he
out.
just fumbled. Strip me. He's sick. He's sick off the strip. He's sick on time. Quick. He's sick off that,
So we got
dog.
a challenge. Our referee's going to take another look on the tablet.
Oh, they gave it back to him. Hold on, that was a strip. What the fuck was they looking at?
Coming out.
I love what you just said there. You nailed it.
Dog,
because
these niggas on some bullshit, dog. That nigga never went down or nothing, bro.
Hits the ground, then that'll be considered a fumble.
Bro, we stripped the ball while he was up, bro.
Now let's go. Blue 90.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. And a good start there on first down. They've got to have this drive.
No doubt about it. Down a couple of scores. They have to find a way to put it in the end zone. Chunk plays, explosive plays. That will be the key to this drive.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards.
Here we go now. Green 39.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it.
Let's go. Where the fuck is he trying to run at,
right through
man?
that defensively, as he'll be hit and taken down in the backfield. Call it a loss of 2 on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and goal. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. The quick slant caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A touchdown-saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver.
Oh, hell no, dog. How the fuck he beat you off the line on a slant, bro?
Chris Conley, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Titans capitalize on the short field.
That's the shit I be talking about, dog. My nigga's 99 at the corner, dog. There's no way they're supposed to beat this nigga off the
but this is
jam,
up
bro.
and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Especially like that, bro. Damn, I should have stayed in the zone. I knew it. Damn, fellas, we gave up too many passing touchdowns today. I don't like that.
Gold now out
They
to
gonna
kick
have
it
a long
away.
talk. Oh, they kept it in bounds, fellas. These niggas ain't learned their lesson. We
This will be
freaky.
fielded at the 8.
Oh, I got niggas ain't blocking. Check.
Good here at the 30-yard line. Now the Redskins offense, they get set to go back to work here. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. Because if there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They start on the ground with Geis.
Yeah, guys.
From the 30 to the 34. And
You heard off that, you
tackled, he's
motherfucking
still down
scrub.
and looking very slow to get up. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside.
That's why he can't be the star of my team, dog. That nigga get hurt every time, dog.
Let's go, round 1.
And they'll go on the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now, to stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Out of the gun, Trubisky.
Oh, this nigga dropped the rock, man. Come on, man.
Incomplete.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. And I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. Do they want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They'll look to throw. He's got the hook up with Conley. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
Back to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
He'll look to throw. It's a short one here.
No, what the fuck are we in?
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
Definitely not what the fuck I called.
Now let's go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
He's back to throw.
Pig, Peppers!
Intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers.
Let's go!
Return as he gets us all the way down. And that time will be called here as we've got an injured Redskin down on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break.
Yo, you see that shit? Dog, that shit's spook days.
This is Geis on a handoff left, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
Yeah, that's that fact saying a whole lot of shit.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Geis with a carry on 2nd down. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. Now another timeout here called by the Titans as they stop with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. The Redskins on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 9.
Gotta go.
Now it's Trubisky. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Able to get there and pick it. And he'll wind up losing 5 yards or so on the return, but no matter, they've got the football back. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas.
I'm scared of y'all, man.
The slim lead late and the football, so why are you throwing it there?
Remember during the year when we asked one of the head coaches, you know, if you're in this spot, why would you throw the ball? And he talked about trusting his quarterback and trusting his offense.
But still.
And then at the end he kind of went, yeah, not really a good reason.
Gone!
Back to throw. Conley's got it over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And now they get the timeout call. So they got one of the big plays that they needed. Can they do it again? Don't change that dial.
Oh, they don't even got my nigga in. That's why. Oh, shit. Hold on. Hold on. Dog, I ain't got him in, dog.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19. 3-19. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Gone, gone. Gone, gone.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And this is incomplete.
Oh,
so
yeah,
no
fellas, good D.
here on the final play. And this ball
That's the way we come away with the dub. Dubby. It was, wasn't it? I just lost Jabril for the rest of the year.